Hello everyone and welcome to Vlogmas Day 5. So I have some sad news that I want to share because it doesn't feel right to not talk about it. One of my childhood dogs died this morning. And she was such a special dog. Truly the sweetest dog that I have ever known. Like, we got her almost 10 years ago from the shelter. She was on the euthanasia list. And she just had the purest heart of any dog and the most beautiful little eyes. And yeah, I lost my other childhood dog at the beginning of this year, and then now I lost my second childhood dog at the end of the year. And it's a lot, and I'm really sad. I've cried a lot today. And I'm gonna try not to make this vlog too sad, or dwell on this too much, because to make a sad video doesn't feel right when she was such a happy dog, and she made everyone around her so happy. I don't want to be sad all day, and I don't want to make a sad video, but I thought I would let you guys know. And at the end of the video I'm going to share some photos of both dogs, because I just want them online somewhere to make sure that I never lose them. So now let's get on with the rest of the vlog, and I'll try not to cry anymore. Y'all, so far I'm doing a terrible job at not being sad, so I'm gonna turn on the Christmas lights and see if that makes me feel better. Big stage. Now that the Christmas lights are on, step 2 is to eat something. And once again, I am opting for what I want instead of what I should have. So I'm gonna have one or maybe both of these deli mix quesadillas because they're really good. And maybe I'll even have some chicken nuggets. I'm really hungry. I might even boil some noodles. I'm really hungry and I deserve it after this bad day. This is exactly the type of aesthetic content that you guys are subscribed for. I know. It's basically aspirational at this point, you know? I mean, this is top tier cooking content. See, now the tricky part is getting the trashy quesadilla in the sleeve. Oh, to make the clip even better. When you compare the quality of this to like an actual homemade quesadilla, it is actually so disgusting. But I currently do not have the energy to make a homemade quesadilla. So this will be all. I am actually losing my mind right now, you guys. I'm so salty. I am so salty. I'm gonna miss my dog so fucking bad. All right, you guys, it's time to paint my nails. This time I'm going to use 4 colors. I really like it when my nails are mismatched, and I'm thinking I'm going to use this silvery sparkle one, this gold sparkle one, this red one, and then this one. Although I kind of feel like this messes up the palette. We might not use this one. On second thought, we might use these. I think it's gonna turn out good, but we shall see. I know that I should be using like a base coat, but I'm honestly too lazy to do that tonight, so we're just gonna paint them. Okay, while I paint my other hand, I thought I would give you guys a little update on how the new job is going. So I've been there for a little over a week. I'll be getting my first paycheck in about 5 days, because we get paid bi-weekly on Wednesdays. And so far I really like it. I actually find the like tasks very like, I get into sort of like a flow state because you're allowed to listen to music, and so I kind of just turn on a playlist and get going, and it's kind of mind numbing, but like in a nice way. I can just turn my brain off, do the tasks, and then bam, done with work. The only thing I don't really like is the being on call. That kind of sucks because it's hard to like make plans, or I'm someone who really likes to be able to like look ahead, and I'm not very flexible, I'll put it that way. So never knowing if I'm going to be working the next day or not is really interesting. But also, it's been really hectic for my first week on the job because we're kind of short-staffed at the moment. Like, I got there and then one person quit and one person took off for the whole next week. So then we were super short-staffed, so I ended up working a lot more hours than I typically am supposed to, because it's technically a part-time job and I basically worked full-time hours this week. But yeah, the consensus is I really like it, even though I did throw my back out yesterday. It's feeling better today, by the way. But I don't like that I'm on call. And so, I don't know. I think it's a really good first job. I don't know what will come in the future, but I'm planning on staying there for a few months, 3 to 6 months at least, and then seeing if there's anything else that I want to do. Okay, y'all, these are the nails. My red paint was a little more dried out than I thought, so it turned out a little gloopy, but that's the left hand, and this is the right hand. I honestly like them. I'm just glad to have color back on my fingers, and this color combination does look Christmassy, in my opinion. So yeah, let me know what you guys think. They probably won't last long, especially once I go back to work the day after tomorrow. However, they're fun while they last, and if I really like them, I can always do touch-ups and try to keep them going. But overall, I just thought I would do some nails now as kind of like a test run, so that I can make sure I actually have like a combo I like by Christmas. So yeah, let me know what you guys think. One thing that I've been meaning to talk with you guys about is fascia. So I get a lot of like hyperfixations, and I just like to learn everything I can about it. And right now, one of my hyperfixations is like fascia and fascia release. And I was seeing a bunch of videos about how if you have a tennis ball, you can use it to do like a self massage in a lot of different areas and like release your fascia. So I just wanted to show you guys one of the ones that I've been doing, because when I tell you, it actually relaxes me so much. And when I did this particular one, I actually did start crying and getting really emotional. So I don't know, I think there might be something to it. But with that said, here's what you do for this particular one. It's a hip release. So you put the tennis ball against the wall like that, and you just lean against it with like your full body weight, and then you can kind of bend your knees and straighten them and just move the ball around until you find a spot that really hurts, and then you lean into it and take deep breaths, lean into it for as long as you want, or you can sort of move it around in like the general same area. You can also bring your knee in and out to get different sensations. But yeah, when you find a spot that really hurts, it's a spot that needs releasing, to the best of my understanding. You can do your own research, but I find that it relaxes my muscles a lot. I've also been using it for my back and my back pain. It's kind of the same thing. I just put it against the wall and use it to massage my lower back, and then when I find a spot that really hurts, I stick with it for a while. And it relaxes my muscles a lot. So yeah, if you have any area in your body that's tense and you want to release it, look up a video about fascial release in that area, and usually there will be like a tennis ball exercise, or sometimes with your fingers, like chest fascia. There are releases similar to this where you just grab the skin, but you can look up tutorials for any area. This is just the hip one that I've been trying. 10 out of 10 suggests though. I will say, I know today's Vlogmas was once again pretty lame and probably the lamest of all, but I'm honestly just proud of myself for following through and still filming and posting something given what happened today. And like I said, my first day off so far in December is tomorrow, so hopefully that'll be a little bit of a longer, more exciting vlog for you guys. But yeah, I guess just final thoughts is that I wish I could pet my dog one more time. I know that's like a sad, I know this video was probably sad even though I didn't want it to be sad. But I just really loved that dog. And she was a perfect example of why you should adopt and not shop, because she was literally on the euthanasia list at like 2 years old, and she was the sweetest, most pure dog, and she was gonna get euthanized at 2 years old. So if there's one thing that she taught me and that she made me passionate about, it's that you should adopt and you shouldn't shop. And I hope that someday I can be an even more vocal advocate for stuff like that, because right now I don't have much of a platform, but when I do, that's one thing that I really would like to talk about a lot. And I hope someday I have the capacity to do things like foster animals, and be more active in that realm of things. But yeah, if there's one thing that I hope her legacy can be someday, it is that some of the best dogs you'll ever find are sitting in shelters right now. So I love my dog, and I know you guys aren't my dog, but I just wish I could tell her that I loved her one more time. And I promise tomorrow's Vlogmas will hopefully be less sad.